All right, so today we're at Julia Jones property. Today is 04/24/2024. The claim number for this repairability attempt is going to be 1288127. This is going to be the area that we're repairing because you got a little tear right here. So, I mean, it does classify as a damaged shingle, so I might as well just go ahead and repair this one instead of getting a little too risky. So, without further ado, we're gonna jump right in. Let's see. Now, throughout this repair, we're gonna be testing for delamination, tears, creases, granule loss, all kinds of stuff to make sure that it can actually be repaired, or if it can. And as you can tell already, I'm choosing to use tools that a regular roofing crew is going to use, because none of them are going to go out and buy, anything like a roofing snake or anything like that to make sure that they can get a repairability done right. Lord. Yeah, this roof is rough. It's not as easy as you think. Alright, well. Oh, okay. So, real quick, I'm gonna take the camera and show you. The mat transfer is so bad, it started to actually rip the whole shingle off. Yep. Good Lord. Well, we're gonna keep on going, so. Same thing happened here. Oh God. That's horrible. Just make sure. Alright, well, we had to take a quick intermission. The team got attacked by wasps, so I'm going to go ahead and see if we can't get right back into it. So far throughout this whole thing, just trying to get them loose. you can already tell that it is not going to pass in the mat transfer department at all. All right, so there we go. Let's take a look at that mat transfer again. Yeah, you can see it's just ripped the whole strip out. That is horrible. God damn. See, it's fine over here. Fine. God. Okay, well, we have to keep going. Alright, so let's find these nails. Go ahead and document everything throughout this process. That way, nails don't get put in the wrong spot or anything like that. We won't have to worry. Gosh. I've never seen this happen. This is ridiculous. Alright. Cool. Now then, alright. One there. There's two. Another one. There it is. And that fourth one. Alright. I will not count that one as a fastener pull. Just the overall condition of this roof, though, is ridiculous. Nail go. Oh my gosh. Come on, there we go. Phew. Oh. Alright. There we go. Alright, so far so good. We're looking pretty good in the fastener pull area. We're not having any problems there or anything like that. That means that the crew knew what they were doing. They weren't having the nail gun up too high, the air pressure or anything like that, so we're not having any complications there. Okay, so let's check everything out. Looking good. Yeah, now you can kind of get a better idea of that mat transfer I was talking about. So, now that you can see it better, I'm going to go ahead and give it a fail for mat transfer. Whew. Oh. Okay, now I'm going to move forward with getting this shingle out of here. Oh, snap. Okay, I don't want to rip up more of the roof than we need. Oh, snap. Yep. That mat transfer just ripped the other half of that shingle completely off. Well, I say the mat transfer, but it's not the mat transfer. There we go. Okay. Now, so we can get a better look at this. That is god awful. I mean, it is horrible. Delamination is starting. Yeah, they are coming delaminated. That one big time. Alright, set that aside. Let's go ahead and check on these other ones real quick. Yep, they're starting to delaminate as well. That's 1, 2. That one checks out. That one's okay. That checks out. 3, 4, 5. So let's see. We're gonna have to go ahead and give it a fail for delamination as well. I'll go ahead and mark it. That way we can keep track of everything. 1, 2, 3. That one passes. That one passes. That's 4 and 5. Forgive me for the camera quality. I'm having to lone wolf it. Alright. So now, I did include photos in this document as well. That way y'all can see the shingle that I ended up choosing. I did keep it within the Tamco family. That way we can see how well one of their current products stands to this repairability. Just got to fit it in there nice and snug. And then also following this repairability, once I get off of the roof, I'll send in some photo documentation just showing you the differences in current shingles, their lengths, widths, exposures, and everything of that nature. I'm trying to sit this in here just right. I can't do that. There we go. Alright, so we have it in there seated as good as it's going to get. That is perfect. It's meeting both shingles exactly, and just from the get-go you can see the exposures are completely different. That's probably about a 1/4 inch longer exposure wise, and then looking over here, it's about 1.5 to 2 inches longer than the current shingles. It is butted up completely against to its neighboring shingle and overlaps onto the next one. So this by no means will be a acceptable repairability. But for the sake of insurance, I do need to move forward with this. So now on to the front part. keep in mind that I'm trying to manipulate the surface the best to my abilities without causing further damage. But again, a regular roofing crew, they're not gonna be that gentle. I'm just trying to make sure that this repair goes as good as possible. And also, I hope whoever's on the receiving end of this is in some AC or an office, because I'm sweating. I am sweating. All right, get in there, Billy. All right, cool. Whew. So we're done. It's in there. All the nails are in there just right. Perfect. Ooh, there we go. Looking good. Whew, God, that mat transfer is horrible. Okay. And I'm going to have to go ahead and give it a fail for granule loss as well. I mean, you can just tell from the cascade of chalk. That's also why I do my outline around the shingle that I am repairing, because, you know, during the process, we're going to be banging on the surface and just causing a lot of vibration. And if there is severe granule loss, it will just make it look horrible. I mean, look at the cascade of chalk. It speaks for itself. So we are going to go on to creases. Let's see. No, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Just check the whole shingle. It feels like it is starting to crease, especially right around this line. I'm not going to brush it or anything like that, be too rough with the surface, but that does look like one crease is starting to form. This one I cannot say for sure. So, tell you what, I'll give it a pass in the crease department. Let's see here, this was supposed to be tears. Now tears, I know we had a few. Honestly, the mat transfer tearing the actual shingles, that speaks volumes, so it did fail in that aspect, but I am trying to find actual spots that were just flat out god awful. Well, let's see here. I know it passed in fastener pulls. I will have to give it a fail for tears. I know I don't see any around the edges or anything like that. Oh, well, no, there is one. So there is a tear right here. And it did rip that whole shingle off. Now, yes, that is mat transfer in a way, but I mean, it just damaged the surrounding area completely. Now, out of the 6 things that we just tested for, let's see here. We gave it a 4 out of 6. It failed in 4 categories, but it did pass in 2. Fastener pulls, great. Creases, they are starting to form, but they're not severe. So because of that, I also gave y'all a pass on that. But yeah, that leaves this repairability with a fail. And that concludes the repairability.